Hi friends. Many times elder abuse is kept silent in families, with seniors not wanting to snitch on their abusive family members. They may live in fear of being hurt, whether physically, emotionally, or financially, yet can't bring themselves to contact authorities. This matter is different as a senior brought it up with a friend. Let me share the details because elder abuse matters. This case comes from an email from the senior's neighbor. Hi Lolli. Alyssa and I have been neighbors for decades and are close friends. We share lots of stories when we get together for coffee at one of our homes every week or so. We helped raise each other's children and gathered for the typical milestones, graduations, weddings, births, and even our spouses' funerals. It did come as a surprise when, a few weeks ago, Alyssa confided to me that she feared her grandson Lyle. He seemed nice to me, visiting her regularly when many 23-year-olds would rather be out with their friends. I assumed it was because he was lonely since his parents had moved to Arizona a year ago. She explained that he had recently started asking her for money. Initially, she gave him some on 2 occasions, but later regretted it as he just returned for more. When she declined to give it to him last time, he became adamant and she felt threatened, so she handed over more cash. I could tell she was truly fearful of his next visit, but she told me she hoped he wouldn't ask again. The next day, I made a suggestion to her. She had a key fob for her car with an emergency button that sounded the car alarm. I showed it to her and said that if she was ever in trouble, push the button and I'd come running. She tried to laugh off the possibility of ever needing to do this, that things weren't really that bad. I agreed with her, but I could see some relief in her eyes that she now had a plan if necessary. It was only 10 days later that I saw Lyle's car in her driveway. He was there for about half an hour, and then I heard Alyssa's car alarm go off. I grabbed my cell phone and I hurried to her front door where Lyle was standing, listening to the car alarm. He yelled a few profanities at me and he took off in his own car. I found Alyssa lying back on her sofa, and she told me that Lyle had pushed her and choked her because he wouldn't give him $50. I called the police, who located him nearby, still in his car, and they arrested him. Other officers came to the house to investigate, and Alyssa and I filled them in on what had happened over the previous few weeks. They could see the red marks and bruising on her neck, but otherwise she was okay, thankfully, although quite shaken up. The police charged Lyle with domestic assault, 2nd degree, and he's in custody awaiting his trial as his parents refuse to post bail. They too are disgusted with his behavior and want him to learn a lesson. Please share this story on your channel, as we seniors must work together to put an end to this abuse. Well, friends, it was sad that it was necessary to put their plan into action, but wasn't it creative to use a car alarm to expose the grandson's abuse? I'm sure he was surprised. Honestly, though, it would have been so much better to just report the abuse to police before the grandson's return, so maybe they could warn him to back off. It was really quite a risk for both the seniors to rely on their plan, hoping it would work. What if the neighbor had arrived too late? Or that Lyle had physically abused the neighbor as well? Have you ever had to make a plan to stop elder abuse? Give us the details in the comments section below. And let's hope that seniors continue to confide in others about abuse, because elder abuse matters. Friends, our goal here is to share abuse cases so that you'll know that you are not alone if you are suffering from elder abuse. We hope that it's therapeutic to hear other stories, and it may also be helpful to anonymously share your own story of abuse on this channel and help others. If you think so, then just check the show notes below to find out how. And finally, please like, share, and subscribe now to this channel so that together we can reduce the abuse, because elder abuse matters. Please stay safe, seek help, and know that I am praying for you.